Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. Let's see. I was asked to build like a little sub, maybe that could be deployed. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's just I figured, maybe I would see if I could record it, see how it looks. The crane picks things up with the connector, right? So yeah, I built the fuselage, whatever, the hull. Kind of did this shape on the top, and then I thought, okay, well, I put weights in the bottom. I thought I better maybe try and record it just to show the progress. So I was just putting lights on the front. I don't know if this is going to be, I'm not too sure how this is going to go. Yeah, it's got a yellow floor, that's the weights. I'll probably paint that later on. So I'm thinking maybe sitting there. And then this is just part of the, this is just a Navy, I don't know which one, Navy sub, whatever. So the engine compartment is going to be in the back here somewhere. It's going to leave us with about this much room. So we're going to have like cameras, gimbal cameras and stuff to see all around us is what I'm going to add here, some monitors. And then some other equipment I'll have to think about. Yeah, because this will go down, and I'll spawn it in. This will go down to the ship. Oh, there was a tsunami coming in. I canceled it. It sits nice in the water. I really like how it sits in the water. I haven't tested it yet. It doesn't have. I'll put a battery in it and then hook up some electric motors. Can I even get on it? No, I gotta put a ladder on it. Hold on. Let's see. We will put a ladder right here. All right. And then, like, I'll make eventually I want to make a big one, right? It will launch. It'll be its own thing. Let's see. And then we'll just put some motors in here. That, and maybe just a battery. Hey, I don't know. 800. Let's see, how many of these things do I have to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 60. That's 120. 100, 200, and that's in the rear. What about these medium-sized ones? Are 60. So every row is a medium battery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what I can have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that should. Let's see how that looks. Connector is going to drain the battery a lot. So the idea behind this will go down, and then the crane, there's another connector for the crane that it will pick up, and the connector will go down, and that'll have an electrical connection on it and some other things. And so this kind of has the equipment to pump out the ship, and this will have pumps and stuff on top, and that'll really help pump out the ship, pump the water out, and do any repairs and that kind of stuff. It'll be interesting. Yeah, so let's see how that looks. Still sits really good in the water. Okay, and then I didn't hook up the seat. So A and D is going to be this rudder here. W and S may as well be up and down, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll just have a... I inverted these, so it should pull itself down in the water. I'll just get a throttle, I suppose. No, I'll get a keypad. I do have a microcontroller made up for the keypad with the arrows, so I could adjust the speed up and down. But anyways, we'll just do that for now. Let's see, put that to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that needs some electricity from here. Okay, and then there's no lights. There's no lights inside of it, but that doesn't matter. This is just a test. We'll just test to see if it can it drive through the water. Yeah, and then it'll have a dive room. We'll have to have a dive room in here. So let's just put that at 0.5. Cool, okay. It can go up. It can go down. It looks like I only have rudders on one side and not the other. Oh. Whoops. Oh. I don't want to do that. So this rudder needs to be negative up. Needs to be like that. Whoopsies. And both these rudders are backwards. Like that. If you press U, hotkey U, it'll just change. It'll change that, so you want them to be reversed. And that way when the fronts go up, it goes down, and it goes down, and it goes up or something. Alright, and now we need to reconnect that to the W and S. Yes. Save this as the sub. Mini sub. Won't say mini Navy sub. Probably carry a couple of torpedoes if we really wanted to. I'll make a bigger one for that. Alright. A little bit heavy in the front. Funny. Oh, because I got rid of the weights for the batteries. Cool. That means I could probably put more batteries in here. Excellent. Which is what we want. Alright, let's go down here. Set it to, I don't know, 0.5. Yeah, and that way we have, it should dive here. Let's just test this down. No. I forgot to connect one. All right, so since we've come back, let's get a couple more batteries. Oh, I can put them upside down, can't I? There are 2. All right, we'll try that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's one more that needed to be connected to the seat, right? WNS. This one here, and then there's no electricity to there. So I can see the battery draining from the button. All right, let's save that, spawn that in. All right, now I should be able to do a neat little test. Oh yeah, there we go. Bit more weight in the back, which is what I want. You want it to be nice and balanced in the water. This, whatever, this is whatever. And then we have some room on the front for some more equipment and a little bit of room on the back for some equipment, pumps, whatever. Okay, let's test the battery. Let's see how badly it drains. Not too bad, not too bad. It needs to be able to get down to wherever, right? Is it not? Oh, looks like it doesn't have electricity. There we go, now it has electricity. All right. 0.5. For the final time. There we go. Now it rides nice. And it goes down. Perfect. Just perfect. Oh, that's perfect. And then you just imagine if we scale this up, now we have an excellent sub, and it should just cruise. It's got enough weight in it to keep it down, so we're not fighting the oh yeah. Put a couple of vertical missiles in the front, and then it just comes up to the surface. Comes up to the surface. Launch, 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 launch. God, out we go, right? Neat. Okay, and we've barely scratched the battery. So it has an okay range. You know, we launch it, we go down to wherever we need to get to, right? Turn the lights on. All that stuff will drain the battery a lot more. And then we can connect to the ship. Now, obviously, we're limited because of the winch length. There is a heavy winch on the ship, which is good to 600 meters of depth, I think. I don't know if the ocean goes that deep, 300 or something. But where I was, okay, for example, where I was, it was 200, we were at 300, 298 or something is what I saw. So if I sank there, it would be really difficult to try and recover. I think the dive suits are only good to 200, so it's beyond our capacity. So at that rate, you'd have to bring the crane down. The crane will go down and it will clamp. I'm going to have a connector on the ship. It'll clamp to the connector and we can attempt to pull it up from there. Because there won't be, hopefully there'll still be some air in it, right? So we should be able to pull it up a little bit. We'll attempt. We'll have to do some attempts. Anyhow, yeah, so this was just kind of the sub video. So now we need to add lights to it, and we need to add some cameras to it. Maybe, I don't know, a folding crane on the front. I'm not sure what this thing would do. Oh, and then it needs a room. It needs a door on the side so we can go out. So we can go down to the... maybe some magnets on the bottom so it can come down to the bottom. Alright, yeah, this thing's cool. And it'll just skim across the surface if it needs to as well. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, well, let's get the lights connected. Let's choose those. See, make sure they're white. They're connected, so... 1111. I'll label the seat. Hotkey 1. Now, I mean, this is the start. This is the start. It's obviously going to get far more technical. I'll have to put in the CO2 system. Test that out so we get to put a nice 3x3 monitor in for that. I just want to do some basic ooh, look at that. So if it was dark, let's pretend it's dark. Oh yeah. And of course they're not even touching the battery. Cool. Turn that back to day. Alrighty. And then we'll want a camera. Now, fortunately, the ship moves nice and smooth in the water. So we can have a camera right at the front. And it's not gonna... let's see here. It's gonna make it really easy to control. Something like that. And then of course maybe I'll have a couple smaller monitors, right? Touchscreen. Let's just get one inside light here. Let's see, I'll put it in the back. Get a constant on signal. And we'll just this connected. There we go. Now we always have a light on the inside. Okay, and then this, let's see, the helm, not in mirror mode anymore. So 2 hotkey, 2 can turn the monitor on. And then we can see, and then of course there's night vision and then in and out. And then so what I did on the Navy, the big ship, is I have the microcontroller for the zoom. So I'll just grab that and I'll put it on here. So let's test this out. And I can always reduce some of the weight in the bottom. What I do is I put as much weight as I want in there. I add as much possible, and then I reduce the weight that's in it. Oh, there's probably no electricity. And that way I can just see, you know, it lets me know how much can I get away with. Sometimes you want to go overboard on what we're making. Nice. Yeah, now a bigger one obviously would have a small little mini reactor in it and stuff. 2, there we go. And then we just turn the throttle on. Of course, it won't be a throttle; it'll be something else. Could even be up and down on the D-pad. I don't know. And then just have it set to sticky, so it doesn't reset. And then you just press down, and it goes down to 0 or -1, whatever. Yeah. Cool. And then if it's dark, let's see, it gets dark out. We have the light inside. We turn the front lights on. Oh yeah. Keep forgetting we're in the ocean. So there's a night vision on the camera. It might work a little bit better underwater. So let's just forget about that. Hopefully it works. All right, cool. See, if we stay nice and true in the water, we don't tip too much. So you can imagine this on a larger scale. This would be really nice. A couple cannons on it. Secret rotary cannon. Just comes to the surface, and then it has this rotary cannon with 1 billion rounds of ammo in it. You know? Lays waste to the countryside. Alright. Cool. So I think that'll do it for this video. All that's left really is to add the technology. So I'll put up a video where I test it with the technology that's in it. As you can see, that it moves good. It pitches good. It's easy to control, which is what we want. And it has a decent speed to it. You know, it doesn't seriously drain the battery. It does, but it doesn't. So that's the next thing I'll need to figure out, is just either keeping this or I could put some small engines in here. All right, well, let's do it. That's not the end of today's video. Okay, let's see. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what we want to do is, oh, is that going to work? Let's see. We'll do the RPS first. I'll try and do this as quickly as possible. Probably should have it in mirror mode. I don't know if I have mirror mode on this. Whoops. Small engines are really, they're super duper easy. Super duper easy. All right, we'll turn mirror mode on. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. So this is our coolant down here. In, and then red is going to be coolant out, and then blue is coolant in, and then red is coolant out. Alright, that's how we connect that. If you merge them, you just have to have double, use pumps and have double the capacity. I think I can do that. And then we just do this, a T and a T. Oh boy, and then there, that, a T and a T. Oh, that I accidentally deleted it out of my color. Okay, so that's the radiators, and we just go like that. You don't even need the electric ones. You can just use the regular ones. But we're going to use the electric ones because, I mean, why not? And you should. Oh, really? Is it not going to let me plant? Just like that. So let's do that with the electric ones. Alright, and then we have our fuel and then our exhaust and our air. So what we should do is take a tank, a very large fuel tank. Probably one is all we're gonna need. Do I want it to go that way or do I want it to go the other way? Yeah, let's put it just... put it that way. Alright. And then the pipe for the fuel is going to be dark purple. Alright, let's see if I can... Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer. So fuel here, fuel there. Yeah, I guess we could run that. Where do we want that to come down? It has to come down... has to come down there, right? So... don't actually no, I don't think we're going to need a relief valve on this thing. So we'll do that, and then it'll come through here, and then I want a four-way. Yeah, and then what we'll do is this. We'll have a couple of pumps. These are 3 long? Oh, they're 3 long. Oh, boy. Alright, take this out of mirror mode. Then I want a pump that's going to come out, and then a pump that's going to go in. And then we'll need a T here. And this side doesn't need a T, and that's just... and then we need a gas. Where is it here? Here, we can just even do this. What is it? Gas. We need a gas relief valve. And then we need... oh, no, not liquid. Fluid. I don't know. They should both be under the same. There's liquid and there's fluid. Whatever. We can do that. And then here, this will go up and out. Oops, did I miss the... pipe. This can come up and out, and then same with this. This can be, say, liquid. Should have this on it, and then you can just go like this. HOSE. Put the hose bib right there down. Okay, so now we can get fuel into it. All right, if we need to, and then now we'll go down into the engine. That's the fuel system, right? Everything has a fuel system. Okay, so we should be able to come down and then across. And then these ones here are, put this back in mirror mode. These can just join. Same with these ones here. They will join in the middle. Oh boy. Almost done, almost done. Alright, put that up there. Put that up there. I think we're gonna go 2. Do we go 2? We do go 2. Okay, and then on this one here, we are gonna put this there, and then that's going to go to this one, 1, 2, and then we'll put a T there, and then we'll put another like so. Alright, and that's the fuel system. So then we just need a button for the fuel pump. We need a battery in here. Probably put a couple of batteries. We'll probably put them here. Yeah, and we'll have something. I think maybe we'll have a dive room here in the front. Something like that. Okay. Engine was a little bit bigger than I thought. Alright, so now we still need air and we still need exhaust. So air, we will make this color. Oh no, this is exhaust. All right, we'll make exhaust black. Exhaust. Let's see. This is going to be different because this is the exhaust in the back here. Okay, so let's see. I wonder if I can. Let's make air, we're going to make air this color. Why not? It's just easy to track. Alright, so if that comes out that way, I have to flip this around. And I'm going to get blocked by that pipe. So where else can I go? Where else can I go? Can I go? No, can't go down. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. I have to go through it. Is there only, yeah, that's only one, the other squares there. Oh boy, this is difficult. I can't combine that. So that means that, whoops. That means that this, RPS has to go right along here. Let's see here. So this can come up. Has to come up and over it, just like the air has to do that. Oh, I can't do that. It has to come up. Come on. Getting tight in here. Oh boy, let's get the spot. It doesn't want to select the. Can I not put a pipe there? I cannot put a pipe there. Eee. Huh. What am I gonna do? The only thing I can do is go this way. Is go that way. And then... But I'm gonna get blocked by that. Huh, this is a difficult situation. I guess I should have left one more space. Oh man, I guess I should have left one more space in there. Can I do that? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Okay, let's, oh boy. Oh boy! To there? Yeah, let's do that. And then we need to merge this with this. Alright, now let's see what connections need to be made. Just the fuel. Okay, that's cool. And we've freed that up. Oh, and then this needs to be made. Needs to be made here. Cool. Okay, now we can come out with this one here. Let's see. I'd like them to join. Yeah. See, now we can. Now we're free to come out and around and over. Alright. Let's get this pink sorted out. Let's get pink sorted out. Okay, pink comes through this way. This is the air supply. For the engine. Alright, so that's air. And now we still need to settle exhaust. Which cuts through RPS. Exhaust should come right out. Then if that's the case, it should come right out to the outside. There's just enough room. Holy moly. And then this, I may as well go up. Because I know I'm going to need a gearbox, and I'm going to need this. That's going to have to be modified a little bit. It's a good thing I left a block on the backs of the engines just in case. Okay, so that's going to come up. That means, oh, did it not? Oh, burn. One of my engines got deleted by accident. Okay, so if I do that, oops, that must have been me. Can I still? Oh man, it's so hard to. There we go. Okay, I got that. Okay, perfect. So that comes through. So now we're doing exhaust. So that exhaust can come through, and then we just need the tanks. I don't know what kind of tanks. Probably large tanks. So we could do one of two things. We can have a surface mode, which is probably the smart thing to do, and then have a underwater mode. Surface mode allows us to draw air in from the surface. Underwater mode will allow us to draw air in from some tanks. And then if I went to tanks, to these gas tanks. Now, I don't know, did they fix the gas tanks? Because before they were spawning empty. Boy, that thing is huge. Gas tank is huge. So I guess we'll find out right now if they fixed the gas tanks. Because if that's the case, then that means on the big ship, I'll have to put electrolyzers on it so we can make oxygen. Nitrogen capacity. Oh, it's full. Good. Tank contact, tank pressure. Excellent. Alright, we're a little off center. Looks like we're a little off center. Gas tanks? I'm not sure. We're a little off center. Okay. So one of these is going to be black. One of these is going to be black. And one of these can be here. And what we'll do is right here. We'll have our blue. Helps if I select the right pipe, and then we'll have our black. Check the time here. And then these will just feed. I'll do the switching down below. These ones here will feed. Obviously, I'll paint them a different color, but for the purpose of testing, we'll do this here. This one's going to be empty, and this one, I guess it can have air in it. I think air is what we need for the... Alright, so then what we need is a couple of electric valves. Oh, we're doing pink down here, that's right. Pink and black. Perfect. And then we can just combine the systems. It just has to give us enough to get down. It just has to give us enough to get down there. Let's see here. We'll connect them. Because once we're connected, the ship has a nuclear reactor in it. So once we're connected to the ship, we'll have unlimited power anyways. So my only concern is that it's powerful enough to get down to where it needs to. And we can get the setup done, right? So this is kind of, you know, a little turbine for that. Okay, and then this can come through here. And I'll make this the master exhaust here for when we're at the surface. Put the pipe in there. Dun, 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 dun. Put a gas relief valve on it, and then we can just do this like that. Well, I guess not. We don't want the air filter. We want the exhaust on there, and then that way it shouldn't backfill. You know, water won't come back into it, only gases can come in there, so it's like that. And then when this is open, it'll relieve into there instead of into there. I don't know if we need to put a second valve. Let's just do that just for ultimate safety. And then that means I'm going to need another one here, right? Which we can do that. Just for ultimate safety here. Make this one gray. This can have a gas relief valve on it, and it can also, this one can have an air. There we go. So now we have all our connections. I just need to, I need to connect the connections. So fortunately, we can do this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing here. I know when I did the spaceship, I spent about probably 16 hours or something just doing pipes. So, I mean, if you're just wondering how I'm like able to just squeeze it all in there, that's probably why. And now that I'm able to make custom tanks, it's going to make that ship so much better. Oh, we're going to go back to the moon. It's going to be so cool. We'll drop some military equipment off on the moon. All right, let's see here. This probably be a T. Drop some rotary autocannons on tanks off on the moon. Nobody will be able to land on there. We'll go to the moon and search and destroy. Okay, now we need to look at the RPS. Finally, back to RPS. Finally. And then we can connect these things to power, and we can start them up. All right, so 3, 1, 2, 3. This here I'm gonna do in this mode. And we are going to come through. Ooh, this is going to be a little interesting, so I'll have to come up. Let's see, it's a good thing I doubled this up. Oh, yes. Oops, I don't want to get rid of that one. There we go. So we have room there. All right. For that, so if I come down here, if I go through here, let's see, if we go down here, down here like this, something like that, and maybe we'll come through there. I can reduce that. I know that. I know I still have one block. Oh, perfect. And then we'll merge them here. Excellent, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And now, perfect. And we'll just do this here. Okay. Oops, I did not want to do that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll change this into a 4, a by 4. Yeah, there we go. And then if I come down like that and just put in, let's see, something like that. A couple of generators on there. Yeah, that looks cool. Oh, there are no batteries? Yeah, there's batteries. Alright, so we'll connect. All that's connected, that, lights. Alright, motor. Motor, motor. Fan. Fan, fan. Fan, fan. All the valves. Oh, and our light. Okay, so now what we need to do is determine, obviously this will have to be a panel later on, but we may as well just have two buttons. Here, we'll run it from the seat. We'll just run it from the seat. So button number 3 is going to be surface, and button number 4 is going to be tanks. And make sure we label the seat. Button number 3, surface, and button number 4, tanks. And now because I have the gas filter on it, even if it's choppy, right, this seems a bit low, even if it's a little choppy, I'll raise it up a little bit, but we'll still be able to get air into the engine. Let's see. I'll raise it up just a couple. Yes. There we go. It should work like that. I'm hoping it works with the filters. It should. Alright, and then we just need a start button. Let's see. Need a push button. Engine start. Alright, and then we'll get a toggle. This will be our systems button. We're just the absolute bare necessities. There, and that'll turn on the fuel pump. Okay, so that's the bare necessities. Alright, let's save that. Bare necessities, Navy sub, spawn it in. What I did is I built it on the ship and then I took it off the ship. So everything that's on it on the outside except for the tank fits. So I'm just trying to stay within that. Oh, I hope there's no water in here. I guess I should put a... There shouldn't be any water. You see how we're raised up here? So I tried to do my best to keep things off the... Okay, so... 1 is the front lights. 2 must be the monitor. It's not labeled there. Okay. So if we go 4 for tanks, and then... Let's see, we'll start it. Oh, there's no electricity to the button. Yeah, so you see how we're high up? We're high up. But that's will be the next thing. I'll put a pump in here and a gas, a water meter and all that sort of stuff, right? We'll be able to see what's inside the ship. There shouldn't be any water inside. It's sealed. All right, turn the monitor on. Turn the systems on. I think they started up. I guess I don't really know. Let's get some numbers going. Let's get some numbers rolling here. So what do we not? We need the tank values, tank value, and we need our RPS, I guess. Oh, that'll have to be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then fuel. All right, that's good enough. fuel. This will be our air. This can be exhaust. RPS 0. RPS 0. 0. All right. Real basic. Eventually, I'll replace this with a proper something. Display. There'll be a display. Under that monitor, it'll be a 3x3, maybe 2 3x3s right below it. That'll display all that critical information. So the first one is our fuel. Oh, where is it? Tank content. Second one is air. Tank content. Exhaust. And that should be empty. Okay, and then we'll have a way of emptying it. All right, and then RPS, 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 temperature. Temperature. I hope you're enjoying and following along. I hope it looks all right. I'm gonna have to go over it before I post it. I'll go over it. All right, so we'll save that. Save that. Spawn it in. Let's see how it works. Finally, it's ready. Yeah, see, that would have been right on the water. So there's still lots of weight inside that I can reduce that can bring us out of the water. All right, turn on the systems. Oh, you know what? I haven't turned on the valves. So, okay, let's do two things then. Let's do two things. Let's reduce some of the weight that's in here. And let's finish labeling the chair. 5 is outside, and 4 is outside, 5 is inside. All right, so 4 is, yeah. Wait a minute. Confusing myself here. 3 is the tanks. What's going on? What number is that? 3 is outside. 4 is the tanks. Yeah, surface. What am I missing here? Monitor. Something's confusing me here. Front lights. Monitor. Surface. Tanks. Okay, perfect. There we go. There we go. There we go. So when you start it up on the surface, you have to open up the surface tanks. And maybe what I'll do is I'll put in a couple of lights there so you can know whether the button is on or off. So we'd have to say surface like that, and then turn on that, and then turn on that. It starts up. Should hopefully. Alright, so it's not starting up. Just trying to reduce, okay, it's not starting up. I suspect these are the culprits. have electricity. And we have signals, so let's see if that's the case. Sure came out of the water after I reduced that weight. Oh, it's tippy now a little bit. I'll have to put a little bit more weight in on that side. All right, so now we're on surface. What's going on back there? There's diesel in the tanks. Oh, okay, let's see. What is going on? Got diesel in it, yeah. It comes down. Oh, something's not connected here. The RPS. That doesn't matter. I just want to start the engines before I connect them. So the air comes through, and then it goes to there, and then the exhaust comes through, goes to there. Is the fuel pump backwards? Fuel pump is not backwards. Fuel pump has no electricity. Let's start with that. If there is no, oh yeah, see how much higher we are in the water? Cool. If there's no electricity in the fuel pump, no fluid will pass through the fuel pump. Okay, turn on the monitor. It doesn't matter actually. We are on surface mode. Turn that on. Now it should fire up. Yeah. All right, does not want to turn over. Ooh, I wonder if that's the problem. I got one side is reversed. One side is the opposite of the other. So this is our fuel. That's our exhaust, and this is our fuel. Which means we need to go like this here. And oh no, that's exhaust. Okay, so we at? What's the runtime on this? Ooh, we're at an hour. Oh yeah, nice, nice, nice. All right, let's see if we can finish this up here. Get this rolling. Where does the other one make its connection? So this one comes up and in and down, but it only goes to one, and then the three of them, the other three are connected together. So that's awesome. Okay, so this comes from one, from that one there, and then I still need to get this one up and out. Okay, let's connect all three together this time. Let's see. So I need this pipe here. Oh my goodness, there's no room in here whatsoever to work. Okay. There we go. Oh, can I not do that? Because the... Okay. Let me take this wall out here. Submarine wall, you are in the way. Now, if we do this... Perfect. And then I can connect that into there with a T in there. All right. So that's connected to there, and that goes through to there, and that comes down and goes into there. But I never made the connection here that I was supposed to. Okay. Alright, and then we can do that. Alright. Now all the systems are connected together. Now let's try that. And I needed a little bit of weight on this side, right? Let's see if that's too much. That might be too much. Oh, that's good. That's really good, actually. Okay, good. Nice. Just a little bit in the very front we can get rid of, and it'll be a nice little sub. Okay, now let's try to, let's say, surface mode. Oh, cancel tsunami. Surface mode. Okay, it's still not going. What about in tank mode? No. Huh. Well, I mean, it's not supposed to be this difficult, really. They're just real simple engines. I wonder if it's this. I wonder if it has to do with this. The fuel pump. this point, that's really the only thing it could be. Really? Oh, turn systems on. I don't need systems on, but it helps. That's just the... Huh. Is it that? Let me make sure I got all this connected to fuel. Oh. I guess we don't need that. It's just a pipe, but we don't need that. That could be complete there. I wonder if the generator is too much power sometimes. I don't know. Let's see. One of the two. Want to get this going here just before I end the stream here. Let's see. Surface is 3. Should fire rate up. I don't know why it's not firing right up. It's funny. It's got nothing. Only thing that's blocking it are these valves. Maybe that is the problem. Oh, but then if we go underwater, it's gonna flood. All right, so let's try this. Let's see if maybe it was the valve. Pretty sure I have everything connected properly. Yeah, they're not giving me more than Welcome to Stormworks. It's not cranking above 4 RPS, so that's telling me something's up here. Something is up. No throttle. Oh, gee, something's up. Alright, I gotta fix all this stuff. No throttle. Gonna throttle something here in a minute. Alright. So we'll reconnect those. And that's gonna go to number 3, which is the surface. And we may as well leave the gas. Put these on here so it doesn't backflow. That means we can probably put the fuel pump back. This is just good to put pressure in the line. See, you gotta narrow it down. You gotta narrow it down. Oh, I'm dumb. No, it's an easy mistake. Easy mistake. Okay, so throttle. I thought I had the throttle here. Oh yeah, but that wasn't too. All right, we can say throttle there, and then. Oh, you know what? I can get the clutch. Clutch. That's how you spell it. All right, so this is probably all we're gonna need. Like, I think I don't know if we're gonna need a bigger generator. I doubt it. Like I say, because we have the ship. The ship's the nuclear reactor, so. And then this. All right. Let's do the final part of the video right now, then, and then I know runtime's pretty long. Let's do the final part right now. Oops. All right, so. Let's get these enclosed T's for there, and then we'll use an enclosed, we'll delete that, we'll use an enclosed T for here. Alright, and that'll let me bring a pipe in this way and this way, and then we'll use a straight through here. Straight through there. The goal is to get up to the clutch. So I wonder if we can do this. Well, that'll do it. Nice. Okay, now I guess there's no reverse. No reverse, no gearboxes. So we'll have to lift this. We'll need to lift this up a little bit here, right? Because we want to have some gearboxes on here. There we go, that should be good. Right now they're just set to 1-to-1. I want to set it up for maybe a slower speed or something, and then of course we need reverse. Cool. Well, I'm super happy that I was able to fit all this in there. All right. Now hopefully it'll fire up. Let's save that. It's got everything that it needs now. It's got everything. It's complete. Now it's just focusing on the engine, seeing what the engine can do. Cool. And then of course the electronics, right? Then the next round of finishing, dive suit, whatever inside, balancing it. Let's see, turn on the surface. Oh, did I put power to the... Okay. I put power to them, or did I not? They have electricity? Alright, so now we can say, okay, what... Throttle. Throttle was set to 0. Throttle was set to 0. Throttle shouldn't be set to 0. Throttle shouldn't be set to 0. That's right. Throttle 0. That was the problem. Don't touch that button. Let's see. We'll say try 0.5. All right. Then with surface, turn that on. Yay! There we go. RPS 13. Okay, that's good. Air, fuel. It's sipping, and then we'll switch over to the tanks. Turn that off. Looks like one of the tanks is filling up quite fast, so... Oh yes, and there's no connection to the, 700 is our maximum. 5, 6, 7, oh, I guess I could time this, really. I'll have to time it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll set this up so that way there's, a bar that fills up so we know. But right now I'd be diving down, right? I'd be diving down, 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 down. And I mean, we've got plenty of battery power. So that's sort of the next part here, right? Is I can get rid of all this weight in the front. And I can put a couple of batteries up front here. Like that. And there's a bit of weight to be reduced. You know, I can reduce this weight here, and I can reduce this weight here. And that's going to allow me to expand probably here. I might even be able to put a couple more here. Let's see how that looks. Spawn it in, and then I'll connect everything together. See, not bad. I definitely needs a lot more weight in the front and less weight in the back. So get rid of that, and then we can just fill this up with batteries. See how that looks. No, there's too many. Just a couple too many. Just a couple too many. Let's see how that is going to roll. No, okay, so it needs at least one. It needs at least one more in the nose here. That's what you gotta do, right? Drop it, spawn it, drop it, spawn it, drop it, spawn it, drop it, spawn it. How does it look? How does it look? Alright, let's put one more back in there, and then drop it again. How's that? How's that? How's that? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Perfect. Okay, now I can connect the electrical. There. Now it should have plenty of electricity for the small amount of systems that we're going to have in here. And that's that. So thank you so much for watching this video. This is going to be our little sub. I'll show where it's going to fit on the Navy tug. Right here is where I have it on the back. So that's where it's going to sit on the big ship. And then we'll be able to pick it up with the connector and launch it. Hopefully, that'll be the next test. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.